Picture this. You're standing tall, your spirit shining bright. You feel unstoppable, ready to take on the world. But then, out of nowhere, someone tries to dim your light. They doubt you, they criticize you, they try to bring you down. Sound familiar? Well, let me tell you something important. You are special. You are chosen. And no one, absolutely no one, can stop you from shining. We've all been there, those moments when it feels like the whole world is against us. Maybe it's a friend who doesn't believe in your dreams, or a family member who thinks you're wasting your time, or even that little voice in your head that whispers, "You're not good enough." It's tough, isn't it? To feel like you're constantly fighting against a tide of negativity. But here's the thing. This struggle isn't just happening to you. Many of us feel others trying to dim our light or bring us down. It's like there's an invisible force out there, pushing against us, trying to keep us small. And sometimes it can feel overwhelming. You might start to wonder, am I really cut out for this? Maybe they're right. Maybe I should just give up. Now, listen closely because this is important. You have a power within you that no one can touch. It's a strength that goes beyond what you can see or touch. It's the very essence of who you are. And guess what? This power is unbreakable. Think about a diamond. Before it becomes the beautiful, sparkling gem we all know, it goes through immense pressure deep in the earth. That pressure doesn't destroy the diamond, it creates it. In the same way, the challenges you face, the doubts others cast on you, they're not here to break you. They're here to reveal your true strength. You see, being strong doesn't mean you never feel weak. Being brave doesn't mean you never feel afraid. True strength, real power, comes from facing those doubts and fears and choosing to move forward anyway. It's about recognizing that yes, things are tough right now, but you're tougher. Remember, every great person you admire, every leader, every innovator, every spiritual guide, they all faced doubts and criticism, but they didn't let it stop them. They used it as fuel to burn even brighter, and you can do the same. Now, let's talk about what it really means to be chosen. Being a chosen one isn't about being better than everyone else. It's not about having an easy life or never facing challenges. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Being chosen means you have a special purpose. It means that there's something unique about you, something that the world needs. Maybe it's your kindness, your creativity, your ability to see solutions where others see problems. Whatever it is, it's important. But here's the catch. Being chosen also means you'll face more challenges. You'll encounter more doubters, more naysayers. Why? Because you're disrupting the status quo. You're bringing change, and change makes some people uncomfortable. Think of it like this. When you're walking the path that's right for you, it's like you're shining a bright light. That light illuminates the way not just for you, but for others too. And while many will be drawn to your light, finding hope and inspiration in it, others might try to dim it. They might be scared of the change you represent, or jealous of your inner glow. But remember this, their reaction says more about them than it does about you. Your job isn't to dim your light to make others comfortable. Your job is to shine as brightly as you can. Being chosen is also about embarking on a journey of self-discovery. It's about peeling back the layers of who you think you should be, to reveal who you truly are. This journey isn't always easy. It requires courage to look deep within yourself, to confront your fears and doubts. But with each step you take on this path, you become more of who you're meant to be. You start to understand your true power, your true purpose. And as you do, you'll find that the opinions of others start to matter less and less. You'll start to see that the most important voice to listen to is your own inner voice, that quiet whisper of wisdom that's always been there, guiding you. As you learn to trust this voice, you'll find a confidence that can't be shaken by outside forces. Every chosen one's path is unique. Your journey won't look like anyone else's, and that's exactly how it should be. Some days, you'll feel on top of the world, like you can conquer anything. Other days, you might feel lost, unsure of your next step. Both of these experiences are part of the journey. The highs teach you about your potential, showing you what you're capable of. The lows teach you resilience, showing you that you can weather any storm. Remember, it's not about reaching a destination. Being chosen isn't about achieving some final perfect state. It's about the journey itself. It's about growing, learning, and becoming more of who you truly are with each passing day. Now, let's talk about something crucial: your mindset. Your mind is an incredibly powerful tool. It can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. The good news is you get to choose which one it will be. When others try to bring you down, it's easy to fall into negative thinking patterns. You might start to doubt yourself, to question your worth. But here's where your power lies. You can choose to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, try to see them as opportunities. When someone doubts you, instead of letting it discourage you, let it fuel your determination to prove them wrong. When you face a setback, instead of seeing it as a failure, see it as a chance to learn and grow stronger. This shift in mindset doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice, something you need to work on every day. But with time and effort, you can train your mind to automatically look for the positive, to seek out opportunities for growth in every situation. Here's something that might surprise you. True strength often lies in vulnerability. Many of us think we need to be tough all the time, to never show weakness. But that's not real strength. Real strength is having the courage to be open, to be authentic, to show your true self to the world. Being vulnerable means being honest about your struggles. It means admitting when you're unsure or afraid. It means asking for help when you need it. This kind of openness might feel scary at first. You might worry that others will judge you or see you as weak. But here's the truth. Vulnerability is incredibly powerful. When you're open about your challenges, you give others permission to do the same. You create connections. You build trust. And most importantly, you give yourself the space to grow and learn. Remember, even the mightiest oak tree bends in the wind. If it didn't, it would break. In the same way, being flexible, being open to your emotions and experiences makes you stronger, not weaker. Let's talk about something you use every day but might not think much about: your words. The way you talk to yourself and about yourself has an enormous impact on your life. Your words shape your reality. When others try to bring you down, it's easy to start using negative self-talk. You might find yourself thinking things like, maybe they're right, maybe I'm not good enough. But remember, you have the power to change this narrative. Start paying attention to how you talk to yourself. Would you speak to a friend the way you speak to yourself? If not, it's time to make a change. Replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Instead of, "I can't do this," try, "This is challenging, but I'm learning and growing." Your words don't just affect you, they affect the world around you too. When you speak with kindness and positivity, you create an environment where others feel uplifted and inspired. Your words have the power to spread light, to encourage others on their own journeys. As a chosen one, your actions have a ripple effect. Everything you do, every choice you make, sends out waves of energy into the world. These waves touch the lives of others in ways you might not even realize. When you choose to stay true to yourself, when you choose to shine your light despite the doubters, you're not just affecting your own life. You're showing others that it's possible to stand strong in the face of negativity. You're giving hope to those who might be struggling with their own doubts and fears. Think about it. How many times has someone else's courage inspired you? How often have you found strength in seeing someone else overcome their challenges? By staying true to your path, you're offering that same inspiration to others. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect. In fact, it's often in your imperfections, in your willingness to keep going despite setbacks, that others find the most inspiration. Every time you fall and get back up, you're showing others that they can do the same. Now, let's talk about something vital: nurturing your inner light. This light, this spark within you, is what makes you special. It's what makes you a chosen one. But like any flame, it needs to be tended to and cared for. In a world that can sometimes feel dark and challenging, it's crucial to take time to nurture your inner light. This means taking care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. It means making time for the things that bring you joy, that make you feel alive and connected to your purpose. Maybe for you, that means spending time in nature, feeling the earth beneath your feet and the sun on your face. Or perhaps it's through creative expression, writing, painting, dancing, or making music. It could be through meditation or prayer, connecting with your higher self or a higher power. Whatever it is for you, make it a priority. These aren't selfish acts, they're necessary ones. By nurturing your inner light, you ensure that you have the strength and energy to shine brightly for others. Being a chosen one often means being different. It means standing out from the crowd, sometimes in ways that make others uncomfortable. This can be scary. It's human nature to want to fit in, to be accepted by others. But here's the truth. Your differences are your strengths. The very things that make you stand out are the things that make you special, that allow you to fulfill your unique purpose in this world. Think about all the great change makers throughout history. They weren't people who followed the crowd. They were individuals who dared to be different, who had the courage to stand up for what they believed in, even when it wasn't popular. Having the courage to be different doesn't mean you have to be loud or flashy. It simply means being true to yourself, even when it would be easier to conform. It means listening to your inner wisdom, even when others don't understand. As you walk your path as a chosen one, you'll encounter people who doubt you, who may even try to harm you or hold you back. In these moments, you have a choice. You can hold on to anger and resentment, or you can choose forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing bad behavior or allowing others to mistreat you. It means freeing yourself from the burden of anger and resentment. It means choosing peace over conflict, love over hate. This isn't always easy. Sometimes the hurt runs deep. But remember, forgiveness isn't for the other person. It's for you. When you hold on to anger, it's like carrying a heavy weight. It drags you down, keeps you stuck in the past. Forgiveness allows you to put down that weight and move forward. Practicing forgiveness also helps you maintain your inner peace. When you're at peace within yourself, you're better able to shine your light and fulfill your purpose. You're able to respond to negativity with compassion rather than reacting with more negativity. As we near the end of our discussion, let's talk about something that's easy to forget when faced with challenges: the joy of the journey. Being a chosen one isn't just about overcoming obstacles or proving doubters wrong. It's about embracing the incredible adventure that is your life. Yes, there will be tough times. There will be moments when you question yourself, when you wonder if it's all worth it. But there will also be moments of incredible joy, of breathtaking beauty, of deep connection. Remember to celebrate your victories, no matter how small they might seem. Take time to appreciate how far you've come. Look back at the challenges you've overcome, the growth you've experienced. Feel proud of yourself for every step you've taken on this journey. And most importantly, don't forget to enjoy the process. Life isn't just about reaching goals. It's about all the experiences you have along the way. It's about the people you meet, the lessons you learn, the moments that take your breath away. As a chosen one, you have the incredible opportunity to live a life of purpose and meaning. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Let your joy be as bright as your light. So, chosen one, remember this: they may try to bring you down, but they will fail. Not because you're invincible, not because you'll never face challenges or doubts. They will fail because you are unbreakable in spirit. Your strength doesn't come from never falling. It comes from always getting back up. Your power doesn't come from never facing darkness. It comes from choosing to be a light. Your worth isn't determined by others' opinions. It's inherent in who you are. You are chosen not because you're perfect, but because you're perfectly you. With all your quirks, all your imperfections, all your unique gifts and perspectives. The world needs exactly what you have to offer. So stand tall, shine bright, be unapologetically, authentically you. Embrace your journey with all its ups and downs. Know that every challenge you face is shaping you, refining you, helping you become the incredible person you're meant to be. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Every time you choose to shine your light, you inspire others to do the same. You're part of a beautiful tapestry of souls, each playing their unique part in making this world a brighter place. So go forth, chosen one. Face your doubters with compassion, your challenges with courage, and your journey with joy. The world is waiting for your light. It's time to let it shine. Practical steps for staying strong. Now that we've talked about the power within you, let's get practical. How do you actually stay strong when the world seems to be pushing against you? It's one thing to know you're chosen, but it's another to live it out every day. So, let's break it down into some simple steps you can start using right away. First up, remember your worth every single day. This isn't about being arrogant or thinking you're better than others. It's about recognizing your inherent value as a human being. Every morning, when you wake up, take a moment to remind yourself, I am worthy. I am valuable. I have something unique to offer this world. It might feel a bit awkward at first, but stick with it. Over time, this simple practice can make a huge difference in how you see yourself and how you handle challenges. Next, surround yourself with positive people. You know the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, there's a lot of truth to that. If you're constantly around people who doubt you, who complain all the time, or who try to bring you down, it's going to affect you. It's like trying to stay dry in a rainstorm. Eventually, you're going to get wet. So, be intentional about who you spend your time with. Seek out people who inspire you, who believe in you, who challenge you to be your best self. This doesn't mean you have to cut out everyone who's ever negative. We all have our bad days. But try to tilt the balance towards positivity. Spend more time with the friend who always leaves you feeling energized and inspired. Join a group or community of like-minded individuals who are on similar journeys. And here's a powerful tip. Become your own best friend. Learn to enjoy your own company. Spend time getting to know yourself, your likes and dislikes, your dreams and fears. The more comfortable you are with yourself, the less you'll be swayed by others' opinions. Lastly, develop a practice of gratitude. This might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Every day, take a few moments to think about what you're grateful for. It could be big things like your health or your family, or small things like a delicious cup of coffee or a beautiful sunset. When you focus on what you're grateful for, it becomes harder for negativity to take hold. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right in your life. It reminds you of the good things, even when times are tough. And the more you practice gratitude, the more you'll start to notice things to be grateful for. It's like training your brain to look for the positive. Now let's talk about something we all face, but don't always like to admit: doubts and fears. Even as a chosen one, you're going to have moments of doubt. Times when you question yourself, when you wonder if you're really cut out for this journey. And that's okay. In fact, it's completely normal. Doubts and fears aren't signs that you're weak or that you're not really chosen. They're just part of being human. The key is not to let them control you or hold you back. So how do you deal with these doubts when they come up? First, acknowledge them. Don't try to push them away or pretend they don't exist. That usually just makes them grow bigger. Instead, recognize them for what they are, just thoughts and feelings. They're not facts, and they don't define you. When a doubt pops up, try saying to yourself, I'm having the thought that I'm not good enough. This simple shift in language can help you see the doubt as separate from yourself. It's not, I'm not good enough, but I'm having the thought that I'm not good enough. This creates a bit of distance and can make the doubt feel less overwhelming. Next, question your doubts. Are they based on facts, or are they just fears? Often our doubts are more about our fears of what might happen than what's actually happening. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that this doubt is true? What evidence do I have that it's not true? Remember all the times you've overcome challenges in the past. You've faced doubts before, and you've moved past them. This is just another opportunity to prove to yourself how strong you really are. Another powerful way to deal with doubts is to talk to someone you trust. Sometimes just saying our fears out loud can make them seem less scary. And often, an outside perspective can help us see things more clearly. Choose someone who believes in you, who can remind you of your strength when you're forgetting it. And here's something really important. Be kind to yourself when you're feeling doubtful or afraid. Don't beat yourself up for having these feelings. Instead, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a good friend. Say to yourself, "It's okay to feel this way. This is a challenging situation, and it's normal to have doubts. But I believe in myself, and I know I can handle this." Now let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture. Being a chosen one isn't just about your personal journey. It's about the role you play in the world around you, your growth, your light. It's not just for you. It's to help light the way for others too. Think about it like this. Every time you choose to shine your light, to stay true to yourself despite the doubters, you're creating a ripple effect. You're showing others that it's possible to be authentic, to follow your own path, to overcome challenges. You're giving hope to someone who might be struggling with their own doubts and fears. You might not always see the impact you're having. Sometimes it's the small things, a kind word, a moment of courage, a decision to keep going when things are tough, that can make the biggest difference in someone else's life. You never know who's watching, who's finding inspiration in your journey. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect or have it all figured out. In fact, it's often in our imperfections, in our willingness to be vulnerable and real, that others find the most inspiration. When you're open about your struggles and your victories, you give others permission to do the same. You create a space for authenticity and growth. Remember, we're all connected. Your journey isn't separate from the world around you. As you grow and evolve, you're contributing to the growth and evolution of the whole. It's like we're all threads in a giant tapestry. Each thread is unique and important, and together we create something beautiful and meaningful. So, as you walk your path, remember that you're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for all those who might find hope or inspiration in your journey. You're doing it for the world that needs your unique gifts and perspective. This doesn't mean you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It just means that your journey matters, not just to you, but to the world around you. And here's something really powerful to remember. As you help others by shining your light, you're also helping yourself. When you inspire others, you reinforce your own strength and purpose. When you lift others up, you lift yourself up too. It's a beautiful cycle of growth and positivity. So, chosen one, keep shining your light. Keep being authentically you. Your journey, with all its ups and downs, is making a difference in ways you might not even realize. Trust in your path, believe in your purpose, and know that the world is better because you're in it, being exactly who you are. Now that we've explored the bigger picture, let's bring it back to you and your personal journey. It's time to talk about taking action. Because being chosen isn't just about knowing you're special. It's about living it, growing, and becoming more of who you're meant to be every day. So, here's a simple but powerful step you can take right now. Take 5 minutes to sit quietly and picture your brightest self. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine yourself at your very best. What does that look like? How do you feel? What are you doing? Really let yourself sink into this vision. This isn't just a daydream, it's a powerful tool for growth. When you clearly visualize your brightest self, you're setting a direction for your growth. You're telling your subconscious mind, this is where we're headed. And your mind will start looking for ways to make that vision a reality. But don't stop there. Once you've pictured your brightest self, think about one small step you can take today to move towards that vision. Maybe it's spending 10 minutes learning a new skill, or reaching out to someone who inspires you, or doing something kind for yourself or others. Whatever it is, make it small and doable. The key is to take action, no matter how small. Remember, personal growth isn't about making huge leaps all at once. It's about consistently taking small steps in the right direction. It's like climbing a mountain. You don't jump to the top in one go. You take it one step at a time, and before you know it, you've made incredible progress. Another powerful action you can take is to start a growth journal. Each day, write down one thing you learned, one challenge you faced, and one thing you're proud of. This practice helps you recognize your progress and learn from your experiences. It also gives you a record of your journey that you can look back on when you need a reminder of how far you've come. And here's something really important. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it might seem. Did you face a fear today? Celebrate that. Did you choose kindness when it would have been easier to be harsh? That's worth celebrating too. By acknowledging and celebrating your progress, you're reinforcing positive behaviors and building momentum for further growth. As we near the end of our journey together, let's talk about something crucial: embracing your unique path. Being chosen doesn't mean following a predetermined route. It means forging your own way, guided by your inner wisdom and purpose. Your path won't look like anyone else's, and that's exactly how it should be. Some days you'll feel on top of the world, like you can conquer anything. Other days you might feel lost, unsure of your next step. Both of these experiences are valuable parts of your journey. The key is to trust in your own path. Trust that even the detours and setbacks are leading you where you need to go. Every experience, every challenge, every victory is shaping you, helping you become more of who you're meant to be. Remember, it's not about reaching a final destination. Being chosen isn't about achieving some perfect state of being. It's about the journey itself. It's about growing, learning, and becoming more authentically you with each passing day. So, embrace the twists and turns of your journey. Be open to the lessons that come your way, even when they're wrapped in challenges. And most importantly, don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is uniquely yours, and that's what makes it beautiful and valuable. As you walk your path, stay connected to your inner wisdom. Take time to listen to that quiet voice within you. It's your guide on this journey. Meditate, journal, spend time in nature. Do whatever helps you stay connected to your inner self. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Yes, your path is unique, but you're part of a larger community of souls, each on their own journey of growth and discovery. Reach out to others, share your experiences, learn from each other. There's incredible strength in community. Now let's talk about how you can inspire others and build a community of support around you. As a chosen one, your journey isn't just about you, It's about lifting others up along the way. Every time you choose to shine your light, to stay true to yourself despite challenges, you're inspiring others. You're showing them what's possible. You're giving hope to someone who might be struggling with their own doubts and fears. So, don't be afraid to share your story. Share your struggles, your victories, your lessons learned. Be open about your journey. You never know who might need to hear exactly what you have to say. And here's something powerful. By inspiring others, you also inspire yourself. When you help someone else believe in themselves, you reinforce your own strength and purpose. It's a beautiful cycle of growth and positivity. But inspiration isn't just about grand gestures. It's often the small, everyday actions that have the biggest impact. A kind word, a moment of patience, a decision to keep going when things are tough. These can be incredibly inspiring to those around you. Building a community is also crucial on this journey. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your growth, who inspire you to be your best self. This might mean joining groups of like-minded individuals, attending workshops or events that align with your interests, or even starting your own community. Remember, community isn't about finding people who are exactly like you. It's about connecting with others who share your values and support your growth, even if your paths look different. Embrace diversity in your community. Different perspectives can help you grow in ways you never expected. And don't forget to give back to your community. Offer support to others on their journey. Share your knowledge and experiences. Be a listening ear when someone needs it. By contributing to your community, you're not only helping others, you're also deepening your own growth and understanding. As we come to the end of our time together, remember this: your journey as a chosen one is ongoing. It doesn't end here. In fact, this is just the beginning. You are on a lifelong journey of growth, discovery, and transformation. There will be challenges along the way, times when others try to bring you down or when your own doubts creep in. But remember, you have the strength within you to overcome these obstacles. You have the power to rise above negativity and shine your light brightly. Your uniqueness is your strength. The very things that make you different are what make you special, what allow you to fulfill your unique purpose in this world. So embrace your quirks, your passions, your unique perspective. The world needs exactly what you have to offer. Remember to nurture your inner light every day. Take time for self-care, for practices that connect you to your inner wisdom. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it might seem. And always, always be kind to yourself along the way. Know that your journey matters, not just to you, but to the world around you. Every time you choose to be authentically you, every time you overcome a challenge or help someone else, you're making the world a little bit brighter. So go forth, chosen one, with courage and confidence. Face your doubters with compassion, your challenges with resilience, and your journey with joy. The world is waiting for your light. It's time to let it shine brighter than ever before. Remember, they may try to bring you down, but they will fail. Not because you're invincible, but because you're unbreakable in spirit. You are chosen, you are powerful, and you are on an incredible journey of becoming more and more of who you're truly meant to be. Your path is unique, your light is needed, and your journey is just beginning. Embrace it fully, live it authentically, and watch as you transform not only your own life, but the lives of those around you. You've got this, chosen one. Now go out there and shine.